I grew up in a small town where everybody knew everybody else. Half the people were related. Most everybody had a nickname, some people 2 or 3. And the nicknames were right on. I'd heard about Turkey Neck Green, but the first time I saw him, there's Turkey Neck Green. And everybody cared for everybody else. It was like a tribe. So building a fence in that kind of community is a huge statement to the rest of the town. And I had to think about it for 2 or 3 years. It was my second weekend working on the fence. Wayne Ricker drives in my dooryard, rolls the window down and says, "Old town's talking about this. I suppose you already know that." I kept on pounding. "Well, I just thought I'd stop in to get my story straight." I kept on pounding. All right, why are you building the fence?" The best one I've heard so far is I'm going to have 2, not 1, 2 hot tubs up by the house, naked women running around, and me filming the whole thing. Wayne, that's the one I'm praying for. Now Wayne is the youngest of 17 kids. When his mother presented him to his father, she said, "We can quit now, honey. We finally achieved perfection." The youngest of 17 kids, his nickname was Poopy. Now Poopy is the best guy I ever been aboard a boat with, barring none. He worked real hard, he did his job, he didn't kiss ass even when he had a chance to, and he's the kind of guy that will let go of something to reach out and grab a hold of you and haul you back aboard. The best guy I ever been aboard a boat with. The first time I met Poopy, I was 14 years old, and my grandparents had a cottage down here in Hapswell, and I wanted to spend the summer with them, so I got a job lobstering with Dane Allen up to Lookout Point. I was a Saturday afternoon. The boys were all headed over to Long Island, and I was invited. It was Poopy's job to take me down to my grandparents to change my clothes. Now he's 17, I'm 14. On the way down, he says, "Why don't you come tuna fishing with us tomorrow?" I can't. My grandmother makes me go to church on Sunday. We get down there. We went inside. I grabbed some clean clothes, went in the bathroom, took a shower and changed. I come back out into the kitchen and Poopy puts his arm around me and says, "Don't you worry about a thing, Mrs. Bilodeau. I'll see the boy goes to church with me every Sunday morning." My grandfather rolled his eyes. My grandmother was so enthralled with Poopy taking me to church and all, she didn't notice my chin mounts off the floor. We got outside and said, "My grandfather didn't buy it, but your grandmother did, and that's all that counts." I'm thinking, what a great place Hopsville is. If you got a problem, you tell somebody. They're lying your way out of it for you 15 minutes later. What a place. Wayne's still in his pickup. We'd been gossiping, catching up on what's going on, whatever. Finally he said, "All right, what's the real reason you're building the fence?" I said, "I want some privacy. I'm sick and tired of people from Massachusetts turning around in my dooryard. Twice I saw the deputy sheriffs riding by my house going 2 miles an hour looking through some device. I just want some privacy." Wayne gets out of his truck, comes over to me, grabs my hammer and some nails, goes over to one of the fence and he pounds a nail. Goes to the middle of the fence and he pounds another nail. Before he got to the other end, I said, "What the hell are you doing?" He comes back, he gives me the hammer and says, "Well, I like the orgy story better. And when I tell it, I'm going to tell him. I know what I'm talking about. I helped him build the fence." Next morning, 10 minutes to 11 in Morse's store, Jean LeClaire says to me, "Richard, I understand you're putting in a swimming pool.